Okay, so I don't know where to start. I guess I'll first start by saying I really don't know uh, what Hiroshima Kenjinkai was like until I guess we started Hiroken. So, oh, hold on. I don't want you to see these pictures yet. I need you to. So these people seem to have loved their Kenjinkai right from the beginning. And I knew nothing about Hiroshima. I mean, I knew my dad was involved, and he dragged us to the picnic sometimes. But that was about as much as we got involved. And so you need to know how this all happened. Um, After I graduated from college, I went on this thing called the JET program. And yeah, I'm Nisei, so I was forced to go to Japanese school. That's another drag too, okay? But the nice thing was, when I got to Japan, and I lived on this very small island, I had a little bit of a head start, so I eventually, settled in and actually turned out to really like this place. But I don't know if you call it a problem, but I really started to like to drink sake right after that. And, and my uncle, if any of you guys know my uncle, he's a great big sake drinker. So, not too many sake. They're called sake no mi tomodachi in Japan, but I didn't have any over here. But my uncle was like, come on over, I drink with you. So I started doing that. And of course, and he's a fun, because the fun drinkers, we're having a great time. He and I, we both don't have fingers right over here, but if you get him drunk, every now and then he'll go, you want to see the bones? And I'd be like, whoa, and he'd actually go get them. But so he's that type of guy. And he would slowly start mentioning, now I got back from Japan in about, I think it was 94. And he would say, Hiroshima Kenjinkai. And I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to hear this. But he'd start dragging me into this conversation about how Hiroshima Kenjinkai, everybody's getting old, everybody's dying, and you need to step up and do stuff. And I'd be like, well, maybe at some point. And so time would go on, we would get together, and he would keep nagging me about this, and I ended up going to Africa and did a little community service over there. And when I came back from that, he says, now is really the time. And so I said, okay, well, I don't. And so he had organized a person, Dr. Charles Ego, I don't know if he's here, but he organized the winners of the Hiroshima Scholarship, the recipients. I think some of your Kenjinkais do this too. It's like $500 you win right out of high school to help pay for college, right? So Dr. Ego, he sent out all these letters to hundreds of people, I would imagine. And when I got mine, my uncle said, see, now you've got to go to this first meeting. So I went to the first meeting, and there was 3 of us, right, out of the hundreds. And Dr. Ego was there, and we sat down. And, we started brainstorming, what we should try to do. And that's how Hiroken started in 2005. All right? And we've been around. We've been doing about 2 or 3 events per year. Sometimes we run into trouble. We have to cancel events. Not too many people. This is a fantastic showing, by the way. If this were one of our events, boy, we would have a little celebration. But trying to get the young people to come out, we still think about this. So let me show you just some pictures of what's kind of going on.